Let's face it, building muscle takes more than just showing up to the gym. If your diet isn't supporting your training, all those reps and sets will only take you so far. But here's the catch: eating for gains can get expensive, or at least that's what most people think. Walk into any supplement store and you're bombarded with overpriced protein powders and meal replacements that promise magic. And then there's the myth that you need grass-fed beef, organic chicken, and imported superfoods to pack on muscle. The truth: you don't need a celebrity-sized budget to fuel your body like an athlete. You can build lean muscle, recover faster, and stay full longer by sticking to affordable, everyday foods that are rich in protein, calories, and essential nutrients. In this video, we're breaking down 5 powerful muscle-building foods that are not only effective, but also won't break the bank. Let's get into it. 1. Eggs, the perfect muscle-building package. Eggs have been a bodybuilder staple for decades, and for good reason. They're one of the most complete, nutrient-dense, and cost-effective protein sources on the planet. A single large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, along with essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and growth. But what really makes eggs stand out is the bioavailability of their protein, meaning your body absorbs and uses it extremely efficiently. The yolk, often unfairly demonized, is actually packed with crucial nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats. These nutrients support hormone production, especially testosterone, which plays a vital role in muscle development. And unless you're dealing with a specific dietary restriction, eating whole eggs instead of just the whites offers far more nutritional value. Best of all, eggs are cheap. Even with inflation, a dozen eggs typically costs far less than a pound of meat or fish. They're versatile too: scrambled, boiled, poached, or made into protein-packed omelette or egg muffins. You can eat them for breakfast, lunch, or as a post-workout snack. To maximize muscle gain on a budget, try combining eggs with oats or toast for a balanced meal that offers both protein and complex carbs. Just a few eggs a day can significantly contribute to your daily protein needs without draining your wallet. 2. Canned tuna. High protein, low cost, no hassle. When you're pressed for time, money, or fridge space, canned tuna comes to the rescue. It's one of the most convenient muscle-building foods you can find. A single can of tuna packs around 20-25 grams of protein, depending on the size, and it costs a fraction of what fresh meat does. It also has virtually no carbs and very little fat, and less packed in oil, making it ideal for lean muscle gain or fat loss phases. Tuna is also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for reducing inflammation, aiding in recovery, and promoting overall heart health. And while it's not as trendy as salmon or sardines, tuna still delivers a great bang for your buck. The key with tuna is variety. You don't want to eat it every day due to potential mercury concerns, but having it a few times a week is perfectly safe and very effective. You can mix tuna with Greek yogurt or olive oil for a healthy spread, toss it into a salad, or stuff it into whole grain wraps or sandwiches for a satisfying high-protein meal. Plus, it's non-perishable, meaning you can stock up during sales and have a muscle-fueling meal ready anytime, even without cooking. For those on a tight schedule and budget, canned tuna is a powerhouse option you shouldn't overlook. 3. Oats, the energy source that powers gains. That muscle building isn't just about protein. You need energy to fuel your workouts, support recovery, and keep your metabolism firing. That's where complex carbohydrates come into play, and oats are a champion in this category. Oats are an incredibly affordable, versatile, and slow-digesting carb source that pairs perfectly with high-protein meals. A single cup of dry oats contains about 10 grams of protein and 50 grams of complex carbohydrates, along with fiber, magnesium, zinc, and iron, all vital for muscle function and recovery. Oats are particularly great because they release energy gradually, preventing crashes and keeping you fueled for long training sessions or busy days. What makes oats muscle-friendly isn't just the carbs, it's also how you can customize them. Add a scoop of protein powder, mix in peanut butter, top with bananas or berries, and you've got a complete muscle-building breakfast or snack. You can even use oats in savory recipes like meatloaf or oat patties. From overnight oats to microwavable oat bowls, they're one of the cheapest and easiest meals to prep in bulk. You can get pounds of rolled oats for just a few dollars, making them a cost-per-serving champion. If you're struggling to hit your daily calorie target without eating junk, oats are a clean, consistent way to bulk up, gain energy, and stay full, all without breaking the bank. 4. Lentils, the budget-friendly plant protein. Don't sleep on lentils. These small legumes are nutritional giants, packed with protein, fiber, and essential minerals. And they're dirt cheap. 1 cup of cooked lentils delivers about 18 grams of protein, along with a hefty dose of iron, magnesium, and complex carbs. That makes them a complete food for anyone looking to build muscle while keeping costs low. Lentils are especially valuable for vegetarians and vegans, but even meat eaters can benefit from rotating them in. They're low in fat, high in calories, and incredibly filling, which is perfect if you're trying to eat in a caloric surplus without eating low-quality foods. You can buy them dried in bulk or pre-cooked in cans. Either way, they're easy to prepare, no fancy cooking required. They work great in stews, soups, curries, salads, or even as a meat substitute in burritos and wraps. One underrated aspect of lentils is their fiber content, which supports digestion and gut health, 2 areas often overlooked in muscle-building diets. Poor digestion means less nutrient absorption, and that can sabotage your gains even if your protein intake is high. If you're working with a strict grocery budget, lentils can stretch meals far beyond what meat can. You can batch cook a giant pot for the week and have protein-packed meals on hand 24/7. For less than $1 per pound, lentils offer some of the highest nutritional returns per penny, and your muscle cell and wallet will thank you. 5. Peanut butter, calorie-dense gains in a jar. Last but definitely not least, peanut butter. When it comes to calorie-dense, muscle-building foods that are easy on the wallet, few things come close to this creamy powerhouse. Peanut butter is packed with healthy fats, plant-based protein, and calories, which is exactly what you need when you're trying to grow. 2 tablespoons deliver around 8 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, and close to 200 calories. That's a massive boost in a small serving. It's ideal for hard gainers or anyone struggling to eat enough throughout the day. And unlike a plate of chicken and rice, peanut butter doesn't require cooking or cleanup. Just grab a spoon or add it to a shake. It also contains magnesium, vitamin E, and B vitamins, all of which support muscle contractions, energy metabolism, and recovery. Plus, it pairs well with nearly anything: toast, oats, bananas, smoothies, or rice cakes. Now, not all peanut butters are created equal. Look for natural versions with minimal ingredients, ideally just peanuts and a bit of salt. Avoid brands loaded with added sugar, hydrogenated oils, or palm oil. Because of its high fat content, you do want to watch portions, but for adding clean calories to your day, it's hard to beat. For just a few dollars a jar, peanut butter is a budget-friendly secret weapon that can help you crush your calorie goals without eating massive volumes of food. Whether you're bulking or just trying to maintain lean muscle, this humble pantry staple is a delicious, portable, and efficient way to keep the gains coming. You don't need a fancy diet or expensive supplements to build muscle. You just need smart, consistent choices. Eggs, tuna, oats, lentils, and peanut butter may not sound glamorous, but they're time-tested, nutrient-dense, and incredibly affordable. They're the foundation of any solid muscle-building diet, especially if you're on a budget. Next time you're meal prepping or hitting the grocery store, think twice before grabbing the overpriced stuff. Stock up on these 5 foods and you'll be fueling your body like an athlete without burning through your savings. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your go-to budget food for gains. Want us to make a video on full meal plans using just these items? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and remember, smart eating builds strong bodies.